So today we'll be practicing the third chakra, the city of gems, Manipura Chakra. It's right around the navel. It's kind of on the spine around the navel, but we'll just go with the whole area. So physically, this will be core work, lower back strengthening, steadying the body. You know, the erectors kind of like keep us steady and lifted. This chakra governs identity, self-esteem, empowerment, confidence, willpower, bravery, courage, all of those great things. And it's about, like, the courage there is, it's about, of course, like world level courage, like, you know, going out and doing the thing. But it's also courage about stepping further into your practice. And so I believe in the first week when we did Muladhara, we talked about the lower triangle, which is the first three energy centers. It's kind of like this downward pointing triangle. And Manipur is the highest chakra of the lower mind. So it's right at the gateway between it and what we'll do next week, which is the heart. And so it's about this courage of stepping from the base level ego mind, which is great, we love ego, and stepping toward some of the more ethereal aspects of our practice, like compassion, love, intuition, wisdom, other stuff, oneness, you know, stepping away from the safety that our ego might feel wrapped around, like preferences and things like that. So that is the courage. And so because of that, it's called the seat of fire, because the fire is of transformation. It's the inner heat that we build to be able to like stand in the we call it tapas in yoga, the things that burn us in the right ways for all the right reasons, but might feel uncomfortable while we're there. And the whole idea is to kind of like burn through what's stopping us, burn through what's keeping us from living our highest and most fulfilled potential. It takes a lot of courage to do that kind of work. So that is what we were going to focus on today. No light topic. So just some of the other attributes of Manipura Chakra. The seed sound or bija mantra is Ram, which is R-A-M. So it's not Ram, it's not an animal. It's Ram, which it's almost like rum, the drink rum, but it's an A. The color is yellow. The sensate for it is sight, so vision. And the element, of course, is fire. And so we'll be bringing fire into our practice a lot tonight. And again, it might be warm where you're at. Practice as you're able to. And I believe that's enough. We can jump into the practice now. So before we get centered, we'll actually start with the pranayama or Shatkriya Kapalabhati, the breath of fire. Many of you, if not all of you, know this one, at least those of you who are live in the room with me right now. And so I'll just go through the steps really quickly. It is a quick, sharp exhale from the abdomen through the nostrils. And so it's kind of like blowing out a candle. If you had a candle in front of you, you would just, the navel snaps back, and the inhale is passive or relaxed. And the breath is done through the nostrils. So it'll be, and you'll start steady, you'll start slower. For those of you who have like practiced this a bunch, like some of you I know have in this room, you can go a bit faster. Okay? But if you start to feel lightheaded, slow down, and then you start to feel like not with it, stop altogether and rejoin the practice when you are ready. Last thing I'll mention is that this is a shot kriya or shot karma, which is a cleansing technique. So stuff might come up, you might like, you know, get some snot going. Keep going until we're done, then clean up at the end, unless it's terribly, terribly uncomfortable. Cool, cool? All right, so go ahead and sit tall. We'll just go inward really quickly, and then we'll begin the practice. Relax your shoulders down your back. Feel the crown of the head lift toward the ceiling. And take a deep breath in and out. And bring your awareness to the movement of your abdomen. The belly expanding forward on inhale, relaxing back towards your spine on exhale. And a reminder that as you practice Kapalabhati, the breath of fire, that the movement and the breath is coming from the abdomen. If you try to practice this from the chest, you'll start to just get lightheaded really quickly. So keep it in the abdomen. So our first round will be about 30 seconds. Go at your own pace. Deep breath in to begin. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath in at the top of the inhale. See light in the brain. Relax the abdomen. Then exhale softly through the nostrils. Keep your awareness inward if you can. Still breathing from the abdomen. We'll do another round. Deep breath in. Kapalabhati. Deep breath in. Again, hold the breath in at the top of the inhale. See light in the brain. Relax the abdomen. Sip a little bit more breath in. Keep holding. 3, 2, 1. Exhale softly through your nostrils. Take an adjusting breath. We'll do one more round, and we'll go for about a minute this time. So about twice as long as we've done before. Go at your own pace. Stop when you need to. Deep breath in. Kapalabhati. Deep breath in. Hold the breath in at the top of the inhale. See light in the brain, the mind clearing. Feel the abdomen relax, maybe feeling sensation, fire. Sip a little bit more breath in, hold again. A little bit more now, so exhale softly through the nostrils. Feel the navel pull back toward your spine. Then inhale, rebound, come back up. Hold the breath in again, see light in the brain. Three, 2, 1. Exhale again, softly through the nostrils. Feel the navel pull back toward your spine, emptying the lungs. The breath coming back up, inhale, slowly, softly. Last time, hold the breath in. Sip a bit more in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale softly. Breathe normally. Keep your awareness inward. And feel sensation. You might feel, again, light in the brain, but bring your awareness more presently to any sensation in and around the navel center. So the belly, the point on the spine behind your navel, and in that region, see a ball of yellow light ignited there. It might feel big, it might feel small. Just go with whatever your intuition develops for that image. Your seat of fire, transformation, courage, willpower, determination. Because it is the seat of fire, if there's anything you want to bring into your practice intention-wise to transform, maybe it's an idea that you have or a false belief or thought process, a habit or quality of mind that you want to let go of, just bring that into your awareness now, and maybe just in your mind's eye, see yourself offer it to this yellow light. Swaha, seeing it start to burn in that. And keep your awareness at this yellow light. Let's chant Om 3 times. Deep breath in to begin. Bring your palms to your heart and lower the chin. Honor yourself as you are in this moment, body, breath, energy, and mind. It's from this place within you that we'll practice tonight. Go ahead and rub the palms together, creating heat. And take the heated palms over your eyes, brushing back over the top of your head, down the neck. Bring yourself back to the room. Welcome back. And let's come on to our backs to begin tonight, setting any props you have off to the side and coming to lay down. And feel free to hug your knees into your chest when you get there. Good. Now, as you have your knees hugged into your chest, feel the connection that your lower back is making to the ground in this pose. And through the next series of exercises, we're going to really try to keep the lower back rooted to the floor as much as possible. AKA, we're going to engage the core pretty strongly here. So go ahead and take your arms down by your side and extend your legs toward the ceiling. Pull the toes back, feeling length along the back of the legs. Good. Now take a deep breath in. With your exhale, extend your right leg forward toward the floor, about 4 inches off the ground. And then inhale, pick up the right leg. Then exhale, take your left leg forward, about 4 inches off the ground. Then inhale, pick it back up. Let's do the first side again. Right leg going forward. Inhale, pick it up. Left leg going forward. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, lift. Let's do a few more. Keeping the lower back grounded. Right leg, exhale. Inhale, lift. Left leg. And lift. Right leg. And lift. Left leg. And lift. Good. Now take your right leg forward about 4 inches off the ground and hold the pose. Reach through the heels on both legs and ground the lower back to the floor. If you're trembling, you're probably doing it right. Try not to clench your jaw here. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the right leg, inhale. Exhale, take the left leg forward. Don't think about it, just do it. And holding the pose again, reaching through the heels, lower back cementing to the ground, navel pulling back toward your spine. Soft jaw, soft breath. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, knees to chest. And take an adjusting breath. Getting that core nice and warmed up here. Good. So go ahead and take your arms down by your side again. And if you'd like to, you can tuck your hands underneath your seat for more support. And take your legs toward the ceiling again. Pull the toes back. All right, take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your legs, both of them, forward about 4 inches off the ground. Then inhale, pick them back up. Exhale, take both legs forward about 4 inches off the floor. Inhale, pick it up. Again, exhale, take both legs forward. Try to keep the lower back grounding as much as you can. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Exhale, both legs forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, both legs forward. Inhale, lift. Good. Hug the knees into your chest again. But it would be a shame if we did all that work and we didn't hold the pose, right? Let's give that a shot. So you can take your arms down by your side again. You can tuck the hands under your hips if you'd like. Legs toward the sky to start. Take a deep breath in. Now take your legs as far forward as you can without your lower back popping up off the floor. So that might only be a little ways. It might be all the way down to 4 inches. Just keep the lower back grounded and stay, and you can shake a little bit. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Lift all the way up. And exhale, knees to chest. Good job. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. See how sighing helps? Keep that in your pocket. All right. We do have more work to do for the core, so take a deep breath in. With your exhale, curl the chin in toward the throat. Go ahead and curl the forehead toward the knees, shoulders lift. Stay up for the inhale. And exhale, release the head and shoulders down. Good, let's do that again. Exhale, chin to throat, forehead lifts toward the knees, shoulders lift. This time, extend both legs and both arms forward, coming into a low boat pose. Good, keep the shoulders off the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Knees to chest, relax on down. Good, take a deep breath in. Exhale again, chin to throat, forehead lifts toward the knees, extend the arms, extend the legs, shoulders lift off the ground, and by shoulders I mean shoulder blades. 3, 2, and 1. Knees to chest, come back on down, hug them in. Whew. So in a moment, we're going to do one more round of that. And to make it just a little bit more interesting, which may be fun for you, it may not be fun for you, we're going to chant. And the sound that we're going to chant is rum. We're going to hold the pose and we're going to chant rum, 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 rum as we hold the posture. I'll be chanting it with you. You can chant it with me or you can just listen to me do it. But we're gonna go for a little bit. So just do your best, all right? Take a deep breath in and out. Relaxing any trepidation. Deep breath in. Curl the chin in toward the throat. Lift the shoulders. Forehead toward the knees. Then extend the legs and arms. Take a deep breath in. Rum, 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 rum. 3, rum, rum. 2, rum, rum, and 1. Bringing the knees back into the chest. Relax down. You're doing great. Doing great. I'm feeling that fire building at the core. Go ahead and take your feet flat to the floor, heels underneath the knees, about hip distance apart. Arms down by your side. Good. With your next inhale, go ahead and lift the arms and the hips into the air. Arms coming all the way overhead, knuckles on the floor above you. Then exhale, release the arms and hips back down. Inhale, arms and hips lift up. Bridge pose. Exhale, releasing the arms and hips down. We're going to add some choreography to this, so listen carefully. Inhale, arms and hips lift. Leave the arms overhead. Exhale, release the hips down. Good. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips and arms at the same time. Coming back down. Keep the arms down. Inhale, pick up just the hips. Exhale, release the hips down. Inhale, arms and hips lift. Arms on the floor above you. Leave the arms overhead. Release the hips down. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, release the arms and the hips. Leave the arms on the floor, hips lift, inhale. Exhale, release the hips on down. Good. Arms and hips, inhale, lifting up. Leave the arms overhead, exhale, hips down. Good. Hips lift. Exhale, arms and hips down. Leave the arms on the floor, inhale, hips. Exhale, hips down. Good. Go ahead and lift the arms and hips again. We're going to hold the pose this time. Arms all the way overhead. Hips pressing toward the sky. Creating length in the front of your body. Creating strength in the back of the body, the glutes, the lower back. Soften your jaw. Deep breath in. And exhale, release the arms and the hips on down. Take an adjusting breath when you get there. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and roll to your right side. And come on up to hands and knees. Take your time. All right, hands under shoulders, knees beneath hips. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, back up. Curl the toes under, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And let's go ahead and walk the dog out a bit. Creating length in the legs and spine. Deep breaths here. Good. With your next inhale, flow forward through the spine, coming into plank pose. Exhale, go ahead and come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, back into plank. Looking forward just slightly. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. All right, come on into plank pose and let's stay. Breathe. Take the shoulders down the back, look forward slightly with the heart. Try to keep the hips and your shoulders about on the same plane. 3, 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Good. Let's move through one flow of what's called Danda Kriya, so plank pose. And then bring yourself 1 inch from the floor, Chaturanga. Come onto the tops of the feet, press the arms straight, knees lift, upward facing dog. And then feel a tug behind your navel that brings you back to downward facing dog. Good. Please come back into plank pose. We're going to hold the pose and let's chant Ram, 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 Ram. 3, Ram, Ram. 2, Ram, Rum. And 1, chaturanga. 1 inch from the floor. Press the arms straight, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Release the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Good. Inhale, back up. Hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Good. In downward facing dog, bring the feet together. And then inhale, come forward into plank pose. Now from here, pivot onto your right hand and onto your right foot, bringing your left hand onto your left hip. Now, if balancing here is a little hard for you, you can take the top foot, the left foot, and just stand it on the floor in front of you. The idea here is to really bow the hips toward the ceiling, creating length along the left side of your body. And it's also core work. Are you breathing? Please breathe. Side plank. Everybody's favorite pose, right? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your left hand down to the floor. Go ahead and plank yourself all the way down to the ground this time. We'll give yourself a break. Feeling the pelvis ground, lift the head, chest, and legs, a locust pose. Exhale, float down, curl the toes under, plank up, and back, downward facing dog. All right, we did one side with side plank. Now we have to do the other side. So bring the feet together, come forward into plank pose, and pivot onto your left hand and your left foot. Right foot can come flat on the floor if you need to. And bow the right hip bone toward the sky. And breathe. Three, and 2, and 1. Bring the right hand down. This time chaturanga, 1 inch from the floor. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good. Float down onto hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. We'll stay for 3 breaths. Good. Inhale back up to hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Bring the feet together again. Inhale into plank pose. Pivot onto the right foot. Make any adjustments here you need to. Left hand come on the waist. You could also take the left arm overhead. And breathe. Especially feeling some engagement on that right side waist. Because the core is not just the front of the body, it's the sides of the body and the back of the body as well. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your left hand down. We're just going to pivot right onto the other side. So roll onto the left foot, left hand, and the right arm can come into the air, or you can have it on the waist. And your right foot can also be on the floor in front of you if you'd like. Bowing the right hip bone toward the sky. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the right hand down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. All right, so from downward facing dog, walk your hands back to meet your feet, coming into the standing forward fold. Press palms to shins here, come halfway up. And exhale, fold down. Knees are slightly bent here, never locked. And you can grab opposite elbows if you'd like to, waterfall pose or ragdoll pose. And some of you may want to interlace your fingers at your lower back and lift the arms off the back. Deep breaths here. Good. Go ahead and release your hands to the floor. Press palms to shins one more time. Come halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side of the flat back. Come all the way to standing. And palms to your heart. Good. Feel sensation for a moment in your body, in your mind. How's your mind doing with all this? Usually the mind has a few opinions. Just be aware what those are. All right. Good. I feel like I'm bending time tonight. I feel like that was like a lot that we just did, which was, but I feel like it took up more time than it did. But we have a lot of time to work tonight. So let's do some arm swings. This is a great one just to clear out the lungs as well. And it also gets the core engaged, especially the lower back. The version we'll do tonight for arm swings is the one where you drop the body. So just walking me through the steps, it'll be a 3-part inhale through the nose, powerful exhale out of the mouth. And it'll be arms up inhale, arms back inhale, up again, and then exhale, bend the knees, drop the body, sweep the arms back to inhale, come up for the next round. And we'll go for about a minute and a half to 2 minutes tonight, okay? So again, inhale through the nose, exhale out of your mouth, and go at your own pace. All right, when you're ready, inhale up, inhale back, inhale up, exhale, drop, inhale, 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 exhale. Feel the full rotation of the shoulder joints with your inhales. Up, and back. And then with the exhale, feel the navel pull in toward the spine and up. Clearing your respiratory system and activating that Manipura Chakra. Getting it nice and shiny. Now, as you're continuing this practice, recall what it is you're trying to transform, what you're called into the practice earlier to kind of burn away or to, to move through is another way to think about it. And bring that into your consciousness right now in kind of a surrendering way. Earlier, I asked you to kind of offer it to the flame or to that yellow light. With these big exhales, an opportunity to let it go in the same fashion. We're going to go for about another 20 seconds. Three, two, and last one. Coming back up to standing, release, and feel. Aware of your breath rate, your heart rate, sensation. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Hold the breath in, 3, 2, and 1. Sigh it out, release the arms. Again, inhale, lift. Hold, 3, 2, 1, release. One more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, bringing yourself back. Take a drink of water if you need one, especially that with that last one, it can kind of be clarifying as the word to use. Okay, so please take a wide stance on your mat. You're about 3 to 4 feet apart. Good, and the feet are pointing directly forward tonight, or even pigeon-toeing slightly. It'll give you more access to your hamstrings and your lower back. So we're gonna do this twisting triangle thing here, and we'll go in and out a few times, and then we're gonna start going in and out while chanting, because it's fun to do that, and it's a great way to call in the energy of this Manipura Chakra, getting it nice and shiny, really calling in that transformative energy. So go ahead and take the arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, slightly bend your right knee. Left knee. Bring your right hand down in front of the foot and roll the left shoulder back. Inhale, come all the way up. Then we're gonna do that a few more times. Let's go the other way. Exhale, bend the right knee. Plant the left hand down in front of the foot. Roll the right shoulder back. And inhale, come all the way back up. Left side. Left knee bends, right hand plants. Roll back. Inhale, back up. And second side. Bend the right knee, plant the hand, and twist. Inhale, back up. Good. Left side. Inhale up. And right side. Inhale, back up. So now we're going to keep going, but as we exhale and twist to a side, we're going to be chanting Ram, 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 Ram as far as we get into the pose. Then we'll inhale, come back out. So you shouldn't need to be inhaling at all while we're going into the pose, but do your best. Arms out to the side. We're going to go to the left side first. Deep breath in. Ram, 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 Ram. Inhale, back up. Second side to the right. Ram, 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 Ram. Inhale, back up. Left side. Ram, 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 Ram. Inhale up. Right side. Ram, 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 Ram. Inhale up. One more time on each side. Ram, 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 Ram. Inhale up. Ram, 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 Ram. Inhale up. Lift the arms overhead. Exhale, fold over both legs. Breathe. Hearing that chanting of Ram in the back of your head. Good. And then inhale, sweep the arms out to the side of the flat back, come all the way up, and palms to your heart. Good. Whatever side of your mat is the top of your mat, go ahead and turn that way and step forward. And we're going to move through a sun salutation, sun salute A tonight, which doesn't actually feature any lunges. It's actually one of the relatively easier sun salutations. And so we'll go through one version of it, or one round of it first. And then we're going to do something a little impractical. We're going to have fun with this one. We're going to move through the same flow while practicing Kapalabhati, the breath of fire. So it's a very energizing, very engaged practice, which is why we're going to do the practice with, or do the flow without it first, so you can kind of get into your body what we're doing. And then we're going to do our best for that Kapalabhati, all right? So standing tall at the top of your mat, bring your palms together. Find your breath. And with your inhale, you're going to sweep the arms down, back, and up. Then exhale, just hinge at your hips. Swan dive, fold forward and down. Press palms to shins, come halfway up, chest parallel to the ground. And exhale, fold forward and step back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale into plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, coming 1 inch from the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Looking at the space between your thumbs, go ahead and step your feet forward, standing forward fold. Press palms to shins again, come halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way up. And palms to the heart. So it's pretty easy. We lift the arms, we fold forward, we step back to down dog, we move through down to kriya, and then we step forward and we come back up again. Relatively simple compared to some of the other crazy ones we do sometimes. Now, because we'll be practicing Kapalabhati the entire time, I won't be cueing you with the breath. And I can't do it and teach it at the same time. So the first round or two, I will not be practicing Kapalabhati with you. I will be telling you where to move with it. But to get Kapalabhati in our bodies first before we start moving, it's always good to get the pieces together. Let's just practice maybe a 20-second round of it together, all right? So standing tall, you can relax your arms. Become aware of the movement of the breath in your belly. And take a deep breath in to begin. Deep breath in, and then exhale softly. Okay, so if you start to feel lightheaded, slow down the breath. If you start to feel really lightheaded, breathe normally. If you start to feel really, really lightheaded, just stop moving altogether. Practice where you are, do your best, okay? There's nothing to achieve here. And let's just give it a shot. Let's let this be an experiment, not so much as something we have to prove to ourselves. Okay. Standing tall, palms to heart, relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and out here. Now again, I can't do this and talk you through it, so you're going to start going, all right? Take a deep breath in to begin. Kapalabhati. And then go ahead and sweep the arms down and up. And then fold forward, hinging at the hips. Kapalabhati, keeping that breath moving in the belly. Palms to shins, halfway up. And then fold forward, carefully step back to downward facing dog, still with the Kapalabhati as much as you can. Coming into plank pose. Chaturanga, 1 inch from the floor, bending the elbows. Press the arms straight, upward facing dog. And then pull back into downward facing dog. Keep a Kapalabhati going. Look between the thumbs, carefully walk or jump forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. Then fold forward. Go ahead and sweep the arms out to the side, coming all the way up. Kapalabhati. Palms to heart. Good. Let's keep the breath going. Sweep the arms down and up. Fold forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. And then fold down, carefully step back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, plank pose, keeping that breath going as best you can. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Looking between the thumbs. Carefully step forward. Palms to shins, still doing Kapalabhati. Fold forward. Arms out to the side, coming all the way up. And palms to the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale here. Have your eyes closed. Just feel sensation for a moment. What's happening in your body. Maybe you felt some exertion come from that movement with the breath. Maybe you do feel a little lightheaded and you just need to breathe steadily for a moment. Maybe you feel some deep, deep transformative energy building as a fire at the navel center. Kapalabhati translates to mean skull shine breath, so you might actually feel some clarity in your mind. We're going to do one more round of that with Kapalabhati. I'll do it with you, and we might hold some points along the way. We might. We'll see what happens, okay? Do your best as always. Just do what you can. Palms to heart. And so I'm not going to be leading you through it, but it's just a forward fold, step back, move through plank to chaturanga, up dog, down dog. You can look at me too if you get lost. All right. Go ahead and get that engine started. Deep breath in Kapalabhati. When you come into plank pose, hold plank pose, keep going with the breath. Chaturanga, 1 inch from the floor, keep going with the breath, hold the pose. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Stay in down dog, keep going with the breath. Looking forward, step forward. Palms to shins. Fold. All the way back up. Palms to heart. Take a deep breath in here. Hold the breath in if you can. Sip a bit more breath in, keep holding. Exhale slowly. Keep the breath steady as you breathe. No more holds. Light in the brain, energy at the navel. This transformative heat present in your body. And again, as you stand here, as you feel, you can call back in that which you are surrendering to the fire tonight, that which you want to transform or move through. And just having it in your presence and your awareness, you might feel this dissolution of it, this dissolving of it. There's so much fire built up inside of you. This courage and energy to change, to face change, to become bigger, to become brighter, shinier, to be radiant. Feel, see, sense yourself as radiant here. Deep breath in and out. Sweep the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Palms to shins. Exhale, fold, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. And exhale, child's pose. Inhale back up to hands and knees. Go ahead and bring your forearms down onto the ground, your elbows stacking underneath your shoulders. And I like to have my hands flat on the floor here. Some people like to interlace the hands. I'm going to have you curl the toes under behind you and lift the knees coming into your forearm plank. Good. Now don't have the hips up too high or don't have them sag either. Try to have them on the same plane as the shoulders. And let's chant some Ram together. Deep breath in. Ram, 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 Ram. 3, Ram, Ram, Ram. 2, Ram, Ram, Ram. And 1. Knees to the ground. Push up to the hands. And exhale, child's pose. Good. Inhale up to hands and knees. And actually just look forward for a moment. I'll demonstrate this one. As I mentioned before, that the core is the front, it's the back, and it's also the side. So we'd be remiss if we didn't do some oblique exercises tonight. So I'm going to kind of lean onto my side here. And I have my right elbow under my right shoulder. My right forearm is flat on the floor. And my legs are stacked, hips on the ground. And I have my left hand on my left hip. And then inhale, I'm going to lift up, arcing. And then exhale, bring it back down. And we're going to go in and out a few times. Now, after we do that a few times, and we might even hold, we're going to come into a second exercise, which I'll demonstrate now. So we won't do this right away, but it'll be a couple things down the road. Eventually, we're going to hold the posture, and you're going to take the arm into the air. With an exhale, you're going to take the arm under your body. Then inhale, come back out. We'll do that about 4 times. It's rare in yoga that something is easier than it looks. It's not easy, it's just easier than it looks. So we'll find out when we get there, all right? So go ahead and come down onto your right side. You'll do great, don't worry. Stacking the hips, legs stacked on top of each other. Good, and pull the right rib cage away from the floor here. Good, left hand on the left waist. Inhale, pick up the hips. And exhale, bring them down. Inhale, pick up the hips. And exhale, bring them down. 2 more. Inhale, pick them up. And exhale, bring them down. Take a breath. Now we're going to do that threading the needle thing. So lift the hips into the air again. Take the left arm up. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the left arm down. Take it under the body. Look down. Inhale, unwind. See, not as hard as it looked. Exhale, thread it under again. Inhale, come back. Twice more. You can do it. Keep the hips lifting. Inhale, unwind. Last one, you can do it. Bring that left arm under. Inhale, unwind. And bring the hips down and roll onto your belly and sigh. If that sigh felt good, do it again. Tapping into that inner radiance, that brilliant fire, the navel center. We do have to do the other side though. So go ahead and just roll onto your left. Again, hip stacking, legs on top of each other. My left elbow is under my left shoulder, forearm flat on the ground. Good. Right hand on the hip. Inhale, lift the hips up. And exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Twice more, please. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take an adjusting breath. All right, let's thread some needles here. Come on up. Take the right arm into the air. Deep breath in. Exhale, take the right arm underneath the body. Look down. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, do it again. Inhale, unwind. Twice more. We're almost there. Last one. Take that right arm under the body. Inhale, unwind. Carefully bring the hips down. And again, roll onto your belly and sigh. Feeling sensation, breath rate, heart rate, and again, that strong core, that radiant fire at the navel center, Manipura Chakra. Feel yourself strong, confident. So on our abdomens here, go ahead and slide your hands back. So the hands are underneath your shoulders. We'll practice a little bit of locust pose here, just to help counterpose some of the work we've done tonight. So take an exhale and ground the pelvis into the floor. With an inhale, lift the head, chest, and the legs, and stay. Just hover here. Get light on the hands. Inner thighs are lifting. The heart is looking forward. Jaw is soft. Mind is light. Come up a little higher. Squeeze up. 3, 2, and carefully release 1. Take your time. Please come into downward facing dog from here. However you want to get there. Downward facing dog. And float gently onto hands and knees. And then go ahead and sit back and bring your legs out in front of you. We'll do a little twisting as we start to wrap things up here. Good, so go ahead and bring your right knee into your chest. And then take the right foot to the outside of your left leg. And if the right knee on top is the right hand right behind your spine, inhale, lift the left arm up. And exhale, take the left arm around, hook the knee and twist, looking over your right shoulder. Good. Now staying in the pose, sit up a little bit taller. And exhale, roll the right shoulder back a little bit more, feeling the navel pull into the body and to your right. Breathe here. Good, one more breath. Then inhale carefully, unwind. Uncross the leg, and we'll do the other side. Left knee comes in, and the left foot comes across the outside of the right leg. Left knee on top, left hand behind the back, sit up tall. Inhale, right arm lifts up. Exhale, take that arm across, hook the knee and twist, looking over your left shoulder. Good, so staying in the pose, sit up taller. Exhale, roll the left shoulder back a little bit more. The navel pulling into the body and to the left. Breathe. Good. Inhale, carefully unwind again and uncross again. So have your legs extending forward, both of them. Legs are activated, so toes are pointing toward the ceiling, and you're sitting tall. If you need to, you can sit on a folded blanket here to give yourself a little bit of extra height. And then go ahead and take your hands right next to your side, fingertips pointing towards your feet. And we're just going to sit really, really tall here. Dandasana, staff pose. So you want to feel the heart lifting, the spine is growing, and there's a slight tilting forward of your pelvis. So it's not, the pelvis kind of tilts backwards when we collapse. It's the exact opposite motion of the pelvis tilting that way. You'll feel the core engaged here to make this happen. And also some muscles deep within the pelvis as well. Breathe. And all of a sudden, sitting's not so easy. Keep the pelvis tilting forward slightly. Feel the torso lifting up out of the hips. Deep breath in. And then carefully fold forward over the legs. No need to grab the feet, that's not important here. Just hold on to the legs or the floor next to the legs. Deep breath in and out. And then inhale, come back up. And go ahead and relax down onto your back for Shavasana, corpse pose. Bringing any support where you might need it, a blanket under the head, a bolster underneath your legs if you have one. You could also use a rolled bed pillow if you need to. And as you relax down onto your back, feel your body spread into the floor, unfolding, uncrossing, unwinding. And as you relax here, and you might already be doing this just through awareness of sensation, but do be aware of that fire, that energy, that light at the navel center, deep within your core, that inner radiance, that courage, that light. Feel yourself strong there, not because you're holding anything up right now, but because that is your latent potential. You are inherently strong. You are inherently capable. And hold your awareness at this third energy center, Manipura Chakra, as you continue to relax. Peace, peace, peace. Go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath to your belly. And make some movements in the hands, the feet, your arms, your legs. And feel that radiance from the navel just spread into your limbs, giving you the energy to shift here. Rolling to your right side. And coming up to a tall seat as you are ready. And sit tall. Crown lifting toward the ceiling, shoulders down the back. And feel your body steady, feel your body become still. And then allow your awareness to be drawn down to your abdomen once again, that bright potential resting at the navel center. See a ball of yellow light here, like the sun. And begin to see that ball of light pulse. Brighter, dimmer, and see it pulse on the Bija mantra for Manipura, which is Ram. Ram, 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 Ram. Continue in your mind hearing that chanting, seeing this pulsing ball of yellow light. Ram, 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 Ram. You might even start to feel a subtle pulsation actually within your body, the strength becoming more pronounced within you, the balance of this chakra becoming made manifest. You are strong, you are capable, you are radiant, you are ready for whatever it is you need to be ready for. You are ready for it. You can handle it. You have the strength. You can transform your thoughts, your speech, your actions. You can step into the fire of your practice and you can burn and you can move past it to inner radiance, tejas, resplendent light. allowing the chanting to fade if it's still going on. And take a deeper, fuller breath as you bring the palms to your heart and bow your chin, just really truly honoring that energy from Manipura. And may all of the work you've done here tonight, it's been a lot of work too, may all of that work and strength and willpower and determination, may all of that and this practice continue to guide you and serve you. So until next time, namaste. Be well, yogis. Drink plenty of water tonight. You need it after this class. You definitely need a lot of water.